Who was drafted after Rui? Who was better than him? Tyler Hero.
Yuck.
That was easy.
PJ Washington.
Yuck. Although he did get the Brittany Renners pregnant, so I don't know. That might be a win. But he did. He dropped 0 points.
PJ Washington smashing Brittany Renner.
0 points.
Yeah,
He
that.
killing Brittany Renner shit.
he
I did
already
not
killed
know
it
that.
because now there's a baby in there. So
Word. Oh, that's him.
yeah,
This nigga's not even attractive, respectfully. I'm just saying, like,
I got ice in my veins. Walk like a champion, champion, champion. I'm so cold-blooded, I fear nobody. Ain't no letting down, I won't let you down. Cause I got ice in my veins. I talk like a champion, like a champion. I'm so cold-blooded, I'm so cold-blooded. I fear nobody, I fear nobody. I walk like a champion.
Yeah, nah, my team's the Mets. Like,
Really?
always and forever
Oh, you
been the
gotta-
Mets. Always.
oh wow, I
This
got
season's
somebody
gonna
to
be
talk. I got somebody to talk the Mets with. That's lit.
I'll
Not
actually,
that I'm a Mets fan, but I'm not a Mets like hater.
same, but I'll actually watch them this season.
Yeah,
'cause,
I mean,
you know,
That
you know,
works.
I feel like it's hard to be like me personally. I feel like it's hard to be a Mets hater.
it's just Mets fans.
No,
That's
you know what it
usually
is?
how
It's because it's the stuck up Yankee fans, mostly
Yeah.
from like Staten Island and Connecticut and Long Island,
In the good neighborhoods.
in the good neighborhoods. That's taking the train. That's taking Metro North to the games already plastered off of 3 Bud Light Tall Boys. All right. I feel like, but it's like the Mets are just it's a fun rivalry.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's always got to be such animosity.
The same
For it.
reason why Knicks fans are angry at Brooklyn fans for what?
No, Knicks fans are angry at
No,
Brooklyn
no,
fans because
no.
they're insecure. All right,
Knicks
but
fans they're just angry at themselves.
we'll get to there. We'll get to basketball.
We'll get to bat. Yes, please. One thing at a time.
Yeah. So what are you to finish with Jason's question?
So
how do you
yes,
feel
like
about
what
the
so what,
outlooks?
like what's the outlook on the Mets this season? Anybody else in the league that you're looking out for?
Honest, I'm excited for this season for the Mets. Like, I feel like they actually made some good moves. Like, at first
Agreed.
I was on Twitter bashing the hell out of them. Like, bro, y'all traded for Lindor when we need pitching, and then they got pitch. I'm like, all right, I'll shut the hell up. Like, I'm like, you know, we actually they might do something this year. I feel like they're the best team in the NL East, which is going to be probably the hardest division in the league
Yeah,
because they got 1 through 5. All of them can make the playoffs.
top to bottom, definitely, I would say that the NL East is the toughest in the league right now. So
Yeah, I mean, they still got the best pitcher in the league in DeGrom. I feel like Stroman's going to come back pretty strong this year.
I can't even say free DeGrom anymore because you guys are actually making moves that are making it
They
seem
got
like a
hitting
semblance of
now.
a team. Yeah.
You know,
DeGrom might fuck around and have more than 10 wins on some shit. I can fuck with it. I can get
Man,
behind it.
I hope so.
Right.
But if I had to pick a team to win this year, probably the Dodgers.
Yeah,
Just
man.
that
So
team. They're like the prime. They're like the Warriors. Like, you know, the Brooklyn Nets. That team's just loaded with just
Bro.
arms and hitters.
They're
Yeah,
they're real life murderers row, bro. Like it's wild to witness a team like that got fucking Bauer, Kershaw, Walker Buehler, who I feel like isn't talked about enough, and that's just their pitching
Right.
with David and David Price.
Right.
It's tough.
And I'm seeing today that they put Price in the bullpen. I'm like,
Damn,
y'all have
really?
the luxury to put David Price in
What?
the bullpen.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that's nasty
so-
business
Yeah,
right
it
there.
it's very nasty business.
Oh boy! All right, so I enjoyed that baseball talk. That's the most we've talked baseball in like a good minute.
Since you first started the podcast,
Since
and the Yankees
2019.
are in the playoffs.
Right,
Yeah.
I know. Hell yeah.
Oh boy! But now I enjoyed it. All right, so let's get into the really really fun stuff because I know there's gonna be mad jokes abound. Let's get into this NBA shit right now.
Oh hell yeah.
All right. So what Wes and I have been, you know, keeping it cool throughout the season because we've been Nets fans, you know. We're on that Nets bandwagon. Not even bandwagon because
No,
we
yeah,
fans.
y'all been there. Y'all are actual
we've
Nets
been there.
fans.
We've
I'll
been
give
through
you
the
that.
gutter. All
I
right.
vouch for Justin. I don't know Wes like that. He's a real Nets fan. I'll vouch for you, Justin. It's like, nah, I'm just fucking with you, bro.
I'll be real. I started becoming a Net fan, I'd say 4 years ago when the Knicks, because I've always been a Knicks fan.
Okay.
But I just couldn't.
Oh, you finally
deal with
gave up on them?
Bro,
You
I
did
had
that?
to.
Mm.
I couldn't
I
deal
don't blame
with
you.
just like the nonsense like and it's Nick fans. You can't talk common sense with them at all.
It's tough, bro.
Like,
I'm not gonna lie. And take it from a sensical Knicks fan, I understand where you're coming from, bro. I really do.
Yeah, like, we'll get 30 wins. Like, bro, you think Braun and Jesus will come play for us? Like, why the fuck do they want to come here? Like, and then they'll trade yeah, bro, I can't. Like, I like the Nets.
Lord and Savior.
I like the Nets because they knew, like, I think they realized, like, they fucked up with trading everything, and then they just were like, yo, like, let's sit down, let's actually build a team, and they built it the right way. Shit. They fucked up and built a team faster than the Knicks. And the Knicks have been rebuilding since Melo left.
Hell, they rebuilt this team faster than the Celtics, and we gave them the draft picks.
Right.
I saw that.
Yeah, like, that's why I respect the Nets. I'm like, yo, they actually know how to build a sensible team.
Hey, man,
but now they're getting out of hand. I'm not gonna lie.
Niggas like, all right.
They're doing a little too much.
We were stacked enough when we got harder. Now we got a couple other niggas. Yo.
Now Blake Griffin remembers how to play basketball. Listen, let's talk about that. I don't blame Blake. I don't. Where he's out here, he's like, y'all are getting mad when I'm out here playing well against my former team. Da da da. He was like, y'all been telling me I suck the whole time. So obviously I'm going to show you that I don't suck. 1, 2. He never wanted to go to the Pistons.
Nah.
Yeah.
No,
I don't blame him.
Yeah, he wanted to stay in LA.
Yeah.
Shit, that's why he signed. And they were like, nah, like, it's not for you to go.
They traded
bro.
him 66 days after they gave him that contract, like that big contract. 66 days. They did a whole fake like Blake Griffin jersey retirement in the Raptors and everything. 66 days later, they trade him.
Yeah,
bro, I'd be sick.
I'd be pissed. Like,
I didn't think he was going to have beef
you sent
with
me
it.
to Detroit.
Detroit.
They sent him there to die. Straight up.
Yeah. It could have been worse. They sent DeAndre Jordan to the Knicks, so I mean,
Facts.
right,
You're welcome.
right,
Yeah.
Yes.
The key piece in the Porzingis trade.
Right, exactly.
Hey, look, man. Look, Porzingis, he's still doing his thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, he is.
Who won the trade? Knicks won the trade still, or
Bro, listen, we chilling right now.
Where's
boy.
Dennis Smith Jr. is also in Detroit, so there you go.
He indeed is, man. Listen, all I gotta say is Julius handles, boy. That's it, man. That's it. But and you can ask these guys. I'm a very sensible Knicks fan, so when people talk to me about the Knicks, I'm not unrealistic with my expectation. My expectation going into this season, I said, yo, I need to know if we have a coach, and I need to know if RJ Barrett is going to get better. Both things happened, and we're above 500. So I'm listen. They have exceeded my wildest
And
expectations.
the expectations are on the floor. You can only go up, dog.
And that's it, bro. That's why. Listen, I be joking with Justin, but I don't be hating on the Nets. I watch the Nets when they on TV every single night. You know what I'm saying? So
that's fun basketball right there. Why wouldn't you? You got a chance to see at any time Kyrie Irving, James Harden, or Kevin Durant, or all three at the same time. Yes. Why wouldn't you?
Yes. Or in the right now sense, just Harden just giving out dimes and Kyrie just splashing everything.
Jeez.
But yeah, Jesus Christ.
And everybody better be careful because Kyrie now had a baby. Now he's gonna have that dash. He's gonna have that dash strength like Fred VanVleet.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It works with everyone. There's a UFC fighter who's like, oh, his son was born a week and a half ago. Bet on him to win by knockout. There you go.
Although I feel like I'm afraid that one person is gonna deter from the norm of that. Because my guy PJ Washington on the Hornets, right, out there with the Brittany Renners, they pregnant now. My man's put up a 0 spot the other night in 38 minutes.
Oof.
That's
rough.
rough.
I don't know what's going on, man.
Oh man.
I hope.
That kid's not his.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah. She
found that. He found that out. He was like,
found
damn,
out the
bro.
hallway.
He was like,
he went and got a paternity test right after that shit.
She was chilling with Tiana too much, and he was like, all right, you guys.
Oh shit.
So that roll there. Pulled up to the game. They're like, yo, PJ, everything's good. He's like, let's just start, man.
That's the only. Hey, first of all, that's the only Trump we recognize.
Tiana.
Yeah, big facts.
Oh boy, but all right. So what's like you said, like the Nets might be getting out of hand a little bit. I was also thinking that too when I got that Woj announcement that they were signing LaMarcus Aldridge on Saturday. I was like,
he's like, damn, we got more.
We don't even need this nigga. But
they said we needed a big. Well, did we?
Did we? I mean, all right. So what's your view on like super teams and like the super team era? Like, is it bad for basketball? Is it good? Like, what's your opinion on it?
Yes. Is it good? Is it bad?
I've never been a fan of it. Like, probably once Bron started, like, making it, like, doing it, like, just like I want to go play with them I don't like those. I don't like those super. Like I like that if it happens accidentally, or if y'all are just old as shit and just like, yeah, I need a ring. Like the 04 Lakers, that's fine. You know, they're old. They need a ring. They're about to retire. Just I've never been a fan of super teams. Like I just feel like it makes the league too top heavy. Because
Right.
look now, like we see, it's literally just what Lakers, Nets, everybody else. Like as bad as the East has always been, like now we see like, oh shit, there's two good teams and then everybody else in it. Like I've never been a fan of it. I liked it last year when the league was like actually balanced for 5 minutes. Like I actually like that.
That's it.
Yeah, I like the duos league. Like when it's like, I feel like we all knew Bron was probably going to get to the chip, but like there's still like that thought. There's a chance he might not make it because of how balanced both conferences are. Like I was always a fan of that. Like I don't really like it when teams start getting stacked and then people start talking bullshit in history. Like I've never been a fan of it.
Yeah, I personally like the LaMarcus Aldridge pickup just because for him, to me it was very David West to the Warriors, where it was like, wow, this is someone that actually provides some value to another team still, not just scrub it up for the end of his career. But I understand you want to get this ring. Like, you've been playing for a long time. You have to pedal around in mediocrity for a bit. So now's your chance. But still, yeah, it's not like I needed him. At this point, if you don't win, then I'll feel bad. Then I'm like, all right, then now he just took a rat. Like, he took a hit to his reputation for what?
Yeah, I just feel like with the Nets, with that thing, I feel like they thought maybe three things. One, they're like, well, I don't know if they trusted Nick Claxton fully going into the playoffs with him as the backup.
Right.
As great as he's been playing, like, because I think they know they're probably going to play the Lakers like shit. He's going to have to guard a Drummond, an AD, a Trez. Like, I don't know if they trusted him
Getting
fully.
to that point, a Joel Embiid.
Exactly. Like, I don't know if they trusted him like that. Shit, they already barely trust DeAndre. I don't know if they're going to trust him.
He should not be playing.
Fuck that guy. He sucks.
Yeah. Jordan is fakes, bro. Like, literally almost everyone who gets traded from the Mavs we have a good relationship with, he's the only one that basically all Mavs fans are like, yeah, fuck him.
Ex-Nick DeAndre Jordan, bro. Listen, we not jacking him. We never was.
Man was padding stats on the Mavs, dog.
Yeah, crazy. Yo,
I think.
Go ahead.
Shit. Oh no, I think also like they at some point the Nets were just like, man, fuck defense. Let's just outscore the hell out of everybody. Like,
Hey man, listen.
we could put up 145 a game. We might give up, 130, but fuck it. We're gonna outscore the hell out of everybody.
Yeah, well, you can score points in bunches like that, bro. It's a beautiful fucking thing,
bro. You got three dudes. You got three dudes that could average that could score 30 in their sleep on any given night, right? You got another guy that's a sharpshooter that could go off for like 21, just hit 7 threes, right?
Yeah, Bruce Brown.
Yeah, like Bruce Brown, the GOAT. the shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center guy. Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's right. Positionless basketball right there.
Hey, bro, that's the Nets' best center. That's the Nets' best center right
he
there.
He deadass is. Yep. But it's. I think it's more of a hey, you can. I think the goal, right? Here's my take on it, right? Super teams aside, I think the goal for every team at the beginning of the season is to just acquire a team that's good enough to win a championship, right? So whether that's through free agency, trades, drafts, you want to field the best team possible to win a championship. And if that just so happens to be acquiring mad nice niggas, hey, it is what it is. I don't think and then when everybody starts talking about parity, I'm like, hey, look, I'll go back to the 80s, right? The only two teams winning any chip, actually 3 teams winning the chips, right? Lakers, Celtics, Pistons, right? Go to the 90s. Who was winning except for Jordan and in the 2 years with Hakeem? Because Jordan wanted to play baseball.
Right.
Like, then you go into the early 2000s, right? It was the Kobe, Shaq era, right? And it was either Kobe and Shaq in the playoffs, in the finals, or it was the Spurs, right? It was just those two teams swapping every other year.
It was bad for basketball.
That's not bad for basketball.
No. I'm just saying, y'all know how I feel about the Super Team era. I like you, I like the duos. I like it being more balanced. My thing is, I understand why you like it. It's your team.
Yes, that is also why.
I completely get it.
That's
because
true.
if it wasn't the Nets, you'd have beef.
Oh, everybody that complains about super. This is what I've grown. I've stopped complaining about super teams because I was one of those anti-super team people a few years ago.
And now your team got a super
No,
team.
but then I think it was maybe like when it was the second year of KD, right? Of KD on the Warriors.
Warriors, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just like, all right. I see the hate that he's getting, but I feel like if it was, let's say, the Suns, and the Suns had Steph and Draymond and KD, they'd be like, yo, this is great. Like if the Miami
No.
Heat.
No.
No,
The
no,
reason why.
let
Oh,
it-
sorry.
You don't think
All right.
that Suns
No,
fans would be like,
I'll
yo,
respond.
this is great?
I'll respond. Go ahead.
Or
finish.
like if there's like the Kings who have been shrouded in mediocrity
Oh,
for
God.
mad long. If they had 3 superstars, they'd be like, oh yeah, this is great. But everybody else would probably be like, nah, I don't like this.
Yeah.
Okay, here's my thing. The difference is Steph, outside of Katie, Steph, Clay, and Draymond
Yes.
were drafted. They were
So?
homegrown. No one had beef with that. No one had beef with fucking when the Thunder had their thing going on. The issue is when top level free agents go to a team that's already good. I didn't even have beef with KD, Kyrie coming to the Nets because they did their own thing. They were like, all right, we just gonna go out here, we're gonna build this team, we're gonna do our thing. No beef.
Yeah.
My thing is when high level players go to a team that didn't really need them to win, I don't really bangs with that.
Plus, they already won.
Exactly.
But
I don't really bangs it. Like they literally just had the best record in history.
And they lost.
Yeah.
They folded.
Oh, absolutely.
So we're not good enough to win a championship.
No, they were good enough to win a
But
championship.
did they win the championship?
They
were
won it
good
the year
enough.
before. You
They were
can't
good
say they're
enough.
not good enough.
they were good enough.
Caught a break.
If you don't win,
Yeah.
you're not good enough.
That's bullshit.
There's no-
That's bullshit.
Justin,
If-
I think we
if
all
you
as
don't
NBA
win-
fans in the room know that life is not always as black and white as you're trying to portray it right now.
And then, but there will also be the Cavs fans that when the Warriors won that first chip, was like, oh, we didn't have Kyrie and we didn't have K-Love.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, there's winners and there's losers, but I feel like not all losing and all winning is
And I
created
don't think
equally,
that Cavs
bro.
team wasn't good enough to win. I just think they
Right.
got hurt.
Like,
Yeah.
At no point
listen,
will I say that Cavs team needed to go sign another free agent.
But
Listen,
if you have the
listen.
ability to do it and
Bro,
make your team better, why not?
But you're making it seem like winning and losing is created equally. It's not, bro. We just had a whole conversation about how Dirk beating the Heatles is one of the best rings that anybody ever has.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. But actually, before we further on with this conversation, speaking of KD, because you brought him up before, so he got into an argument with Michael Rappaport.
Yeah,
I don't know
I just
if
got a
y'all-
Who
notification for
doesn't
that.
get into an argument with
Okay,
Michael
no,
Rappaport?
Pingus.
No,
What'd he do?
No. KD was out here. KD was out here wilding. So did you hear about the interview that he had with Charles Barkley?
The Michael Rappaport had it, or
that,
KD?
That KD had with Charles Barkley.
I
So,
didn't know.
all right, so apparently it was a post
Oh
game.
yeah.
Yes, all right. So apparently it was a post game conversation that he had with him, and so Michael Rappaport had tweeted something that KD seemed deeply in his feelings with the NBA on TNT crew after the game. Damn it, he's super sensitive about everything. Don't do the interview. So Michael Rappaport, KD hit Michael Rappaport in the DM, said, "You a bitch." Okay, but then it gets so much better.
He's such a Twitter dude. I love it.
It's crazy. And then Rappaport said, just do the fucking interview. And if you're upset about something they said, say something. Up there looking like you were gonna cry and shit. Then Katie said, I did the interview, dickhead. Tell your baby daddy Chuck to be better at his job and frame his questions better. He gave me 2 opinions questions for your dumbass question. Yes or no, but it gets even better. He said, I heard all before you, cunt. Chuck doesn't need you as security, you pale, pasty, cum guzzling bitch. I swear I'm just reading what he says.
KD.
I said, bro, I swear I'm gonna spit in your face when I see a dirty ass. Bet your life on it. It gets better. Mike Rappaport, go help the kids in Brownsville, Brooklyn, and stop being a fucking puss.
Hold
He's
on, you skipped a lot there.
Bro, but this is all right. Yes, I'm
Go
just
ahead.
Yeah. All right. Then KD said, "You a bitch for even caring how I do an interview. All you do is cocksuck other men for attention. Trump didn't pay attention to your sorry ass. Now you want to use everybody else to get views and laugh. Your life is a joke, you fucking pale cocksucker. Go get some sun. It's fucking with your brain, you piece of shit." Yeah, and it gets even better, bro. It's a lot.
My
But yeah,
thing is after he called him a cum guzzling bitch and saying he's gonna spit in your face, he said, "Bet your life on it. Meet me on West 17th tomorrow at 10. Or better yet, what's your address? 10 a.m. and catch steak on the corner. Meet me there, pussy."
nah,
Bro,
son.
he's from New York now.
Yeah. Wow,
Katie's
that's
from New
cra-
York.
Yeah,
now.
nah, that's crazy.
Apparently he responded because there's like I got the beach corner. So
Yeah,
let me
this
see.
is all happening like right now on Tuesday for all y'all listeners. So it's just kind of live reaction. This is actually very fucking funny.
Yeah,
How
apparently
recently
Kate,
was this?
bro,
This
I
is
got
ju-
the notification like he's sitting here.
It's just now,
So
bro.
apparently he responded to a tweet about it and was like, "Me and Mike talk crazier than this on the regular, and today he's pissed. My bad, Mike. Damn." All right, so they're cool with each other, but if they weren't, that's so much funnier. Like thinking that they have real life beef, and he's out here like meet me on the corner at West 17th, you bitch.
That feels like, I don't know, even for KD, because KD be coming after people crazy. Like,
Calling him
he
a
calls
cum
people-
guzzling pasty
He calls
bitch.
he calls people out on
is
Twitter.
wild.
It just feel everything about it just felt wow. Like,
But it
that's
wasn't
crazy.
on. It was in the DM. It was in Instagram DMs.
Yeah, but even still, like, that's wild.
Yo, what's up with your boy, bro? Why he going crazy like that?
Hey, when
I
you
love it.
when you one of the greatest of your generation, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I
Proud.
guess so.
You do what you want with your pop, man.
Basically, nah. But Michael Rappaport a weirdo though, because I remember earlier in the season when Kyrie and Chris LeVert were on a IG together, Michael Rappaport was dead spamming the comments. Talk about Brownsville. What about Brownsville? Like, nigga, what? You go to Brownsville then? Damn.
Shout out to Jake who didn't understand and wanted to visit Brownsville for the culture.
Oh,
Love
yo,
you, Jake.
Yo, I swear to God, thank. That's just fucking funny.
Oh,
wow.
boy.
Woof.
He
We love. We love.
be coming from my man Frank all the time too. Like, man, you better leave Frank alone.
Yeah.
Calling him Frankie cigarettes and shit.
Frankie Smoke, Frank Ntilikina, bum ass Frank.
Yeah,
Frank, no, as
Oh
as
my God,
yeah.
Frankie Smoke,
As-
Frankie.
yeah,
Frankie's.
that's my boy. That's my boy.
Clank
no,
Ntilikina.
Clank Ntilikina. Nah, my best one was when Steph was in the interview and he was like, yeah, you know, they got that good kid over there, Frank Nicolina.
Niggalina? Oh my God.
Good kid. Where?
Bro,
Where he at?
speaking of Steph, bro, you see, I don't know if you had seen the report that Brian Windhorst was saying that LeBron is trying to, scout or recruit Steph. Like, bro, what? Come on, man.
Nah,
They
that'd be
can say
OD.
that about anyone in the league. Literally anyone, and it'll be a story. And LeBron can he most of the time doesn't respond, but he can deadass just be like, "What?" And he did it last time where he was like,
But
before they got AD, where he
thing
was
is,
like,
it's probably true though.
Hold
He
up,
probably is
bruh.
trying to bring him.
because that's the thing.
Oh, wait,
he
wait.
did say himself that he was like,
Oh,
yeah, I
breaking
want.
news. Oh, what?
Breaking news: Golden State Warriors just buy out Steph Curry's contract,
Oh
and
my
he
God.
intends to sign. Imagine.
That would be
Imagine.
talk about getting an entire
Breaking
fucking fan base
news:
to hate
Klay
you.
Thompson is now healthy and intends to sign with the Los Angeles Lakers once he clears waivers.
No, but his first year in LA when they
Yo.
had AD, where he was like, "Yeah, I'm trying to get good players on my team." The
man.
fuck, who isn't?
But that's what I'm saying. But that's what
my
I be
thing is,
talking
come on,
about.
Steph. Well, I'll say this: Kobe Bryant said this about Dirk when Dirk was a free agent. He was like, "I had to call him, even though I knew he wasn't going to sign with the Lakers.
Right.
I had to call him just to be like, yeah, it was good." He was like, "If you ever think about it," he's like, "I know you like me, but if you ever think about it, pull up."
It's just like here's the thing, right? It's like this, right? A lot of these guys are friends, right? Like
Yeah.
LeBron when went to the Heat, he was cool with Wade and his family. He was cool with Bosh and his family.
Hell yeah.
Unfortunately, they couldn't get the Melo
couldn't do it in New York.
or CP3 together, but their families are close, right? Same with Kyrie and KD. They're almost like brothers, right? And then they also have a really good relationship with James Harden. So my
strip
thing
club
is like,
legend.
it just so happens that these guys are really, really good. They're all friends. Why wouldn't you want to play with your friends? It's like Wesley, right? If you had two dudes that you were cool with, right? And you're a pitcher, right? And
JT played baseball.
yeah, if I played baseball back before I did, and then stopped at like when I was
8 years
11
old.
because I just couldn't hit. But if you had a dude, right, that's a catcher, right, could gun out somebody from his knees all the time, was doing what Gary Sanchez was doing in 2017. Stop it. Wow, I got caught. That's crazy.
Go ahead.
Right, and then you had maybe another dude that's shortstop that was also that could hit 400. Give you 25 home runs, 100 RBIs. Like you're gonna tell him that no, don't come to my team, bro. It's not fair to everybody else.
All right. I'll let Wes respond first, and then I'm gonna reply to your reply and his rebuttal. When it comes to baseball, go ahead.
He's like, I don't even care what you
When-
guys say. I know what I'm gonna respond.
Literally.
It doesn't matter.
I would be recruiting dudes, but in baseball, it literally does not fucking matter.
Yo,
we've
I
seen-
like this guy. Yo, I want him on the
we
show
have-
regularly. Yo,
We
thank
have
you.
seen super teams in baseball. It does not fucking matter. We've seen, I know Bryce Harper was trying to recruit Mike Trout, but even with just them two, that don't mean shit because it's just two. That's two guys. Baseball, you need the whole
You
thing.
need
but
three
it don't
pitchers and then a couple of those guys who can hit.
Exactly.
You need the Dodgers basically for it
Yes.
to really be considered a super
Yeah,
team.
you need 1 through 25 to be good.
Right.
Basketball, you could have two guys and you're set because it's like, yo, here's the ball, do everything.
They're on the court all the time.
So you tell me if it's
baseball-
basketball? If it's basketball and you're on a basketball team, you're
Nah,
telling dudes
don't change the
to stay-
analogy now, Justin. Your analogy timer is already up.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
Switch
not.
up is
It is.
crazy.
I can still
And Wes, I'm so happy you said that because that's exactly what I was gonna say. But the other thing with baseball is you got to find a team that's willing to spend the money. There's only
Right.
3 teams in baseball that's willing to spend bread right now. One of them is our team. Another one is a team that he thinks is gonna win a championship, and the other one is probably his team now, the Mets.
Yeah, Mr. Cohen.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Yeah,
Steve Dollars.
Stevie Big Bucks.
Stevie Big Bucks.
Yeah, like baseball, you can spend the money, but it's like with the Mets, yo, yeah, we're stacked, we got the best pitcher, but it's like he can only pitch 1 out of 5 days. It's not like
And there's too many damn
he's gonna
games.
play every day. That's what Bron gonna play all 82, and it's like perfect. We're set. You gotta wait for DeGrom to pitch again, in 4 days. Baseball, your best hitter could be the 3. All right, fuck. If the rest of your lineup, is I'm walking the shit out of him.
That's why you get all the. That's why you spend the big bucks and get all the other good players.
Yeah, and also
It's
we already
like-
saw DeGrom, can pitch his ass off and still lose. So.
Yeah, because they had
Right.
bums on the team.
Right.
We ain't talking about that. We talking about the big ballers that
Yeah,
can
bro.
spend the money and get all the good
And
players.
that's what I'm saying, bro. Most of the MLB don't be spending money like
That's
that.
not. That's my fault. People broke. That's my fault.
These
Imagine
niggas-
having
these
the
niggas-
balls to turn down a
these-
10-year contract.
These niggas not bro. Oh yeah, right, exactly. Yeah.
Like,
What's that line say? Like, ladies, leave your man at home because there's big ballers in the club that will that will spend on you.
Hide the money out. There's poor people coming.
Well, to me with baseball though, it's like, all right, so basketball, you can literally buy a starting 5 or buy your 3 core players. Baseball, you gotta build these guys up. Like we see with the Dodgers, they're stacked. Most of those guys, they are homegrown guys. Bellinger, Kershaw, Bueller, May, all homegrown.
Corey
They didn't
Seager.
buy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Seager. All
Seager, yeah.
they bought who? Like they traded for Price. They bought Bauer. Like in
Mookie,
general,
Mookie Betts.
Mookie was in that trade.
Yeah.
Mookie traded for it, like, but
second
you see,
best player in
most
baseball.
yeah, like most of those guys,
Right.
they drafted or signed.
yeah.
That's
Yeah, you're right.
that's their guys. It's hard. It's hard for baseball.
yeah,
Like,
dude.
unless you're the Yankees and you just say, fuck you, just give it. We'll throw your guy $200 million.
Yeah.
We'll take him.
Hey, listen, I'll take it. And like I said, you
and guess
gotta
what? And we're still not guaranteed to win
be-
ever.
Exactly, bro. Like,
Exactly.
That's because we can't stay. That's because niggas keep getting hurt.
There's a lot of reasons.
We not
Okay?
spending. We keep spending money on the players, but not
It's
not
our
the medical
year this
team.
year. Okay, it's our year.
They keep sending the Yankees to Weenie Hut General.
Oh man, that's
So
crazy.
you tell me when we were at Pearson McGonigal, we should have split up when we was on that 8-game winning streak on court 2.
The thing is, we didn't go on an 8-game winning streak every day.
It doesn't
we
matter,
ain't do
but
that every day.
that day we should have just broke up because yo guys, it's not fair to everybody else. We busting their ass on the court. It's not fair to them.
My legs was tired. That's all I gotta say. My legs was tired, boy. I slept great that night. Tell you that. Crazy.
Oh boy. Oh yeah. But
This is great.
I think it's me personally. I think it's more if it's your team, you love it.
Yeah.
If it's not your team, you don't like it.
Yeah,
That is.
I think that's the bottom line. But there's certain exceptions like KD going to Golden State. I do feel like
That's what I'm saying. I don't like.
Yeah.
I don't care if y'all grow. If what he did, they just joined D Wade, and to me that was like their response to the Celtics, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like my issue is people joining a team that's already good. That's
Yeah.
my
So
thing.
how many times have we seen that in?
Like
That's what I'm saying. I don't really have.
So I think
much-
that's
don't
only
really
like
have that big
I
of an
think it's
issue.
only Golden State, right? With KD.
I didn't have an issue with the Nets until Harden.
I didn't have an issue with them acquiring Harden either, and that's
Why?
only because they weren't a lock to win the championship with KD and Kyrie.
And you look at KD's only played 19 games this season.
And that's-
Kyrie has missed a bunch of games this
He
season.
don't need to.
Who don't need to?
KD.
He could sit out to the playoffs at this point. It don't matter.
He could.
KD.
He could.
No, but I'm saying, but
And he probably will.
in the
Yeah,
guys.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
might- he
But
most
guess what?
likely
If
will.
Harden doesn't come, he might be trying to get back sooner.
But that's the thing. Like when the Nets had KD and it was just Kyrie at the beginning of the season, you saw the Nets were not to say a good team, but they were not a championship.
They were not a
championship
lock,
contending team.
bro.
You know, they were not a lock. I would say they were still behind. I would have put the Sixers over them at that point before the Harden trade. The Lakers definitely. The Clippers definitely. You know, so they weren't. James Harden was the trade that pushed them over the
the top.
edge.
Yeah.
And it also gave them insurance because you didn't know KD coming off of the injury, right? And then I guess what we've seen is Kyrie's, a wild card. You never know when he's going to be there, when he's going to come
Bro,
back.
my
when he's
nephew's
gonna-
a Kyrie fan, and I saw him the other day. He goes, "Yo, Kyrie didn't go on that road trip. His birthday coming up. That's all it was." He was like, "That's all it was."
Personal
He just-
reasons.
Yeah, personal reasons. He just,
Everybody was there like, yeah, it's Kyrie's birthday. Mind you, this man's out here becoming a father again.
it was his birthday.
Right.
It was his
I
birthday.
said what I said.
It was his birthday, but it was also the birth of his, child. I
You
feel
said
like
again?
that's
He has other kids?
he has another daughter.
Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
he's one of those athletes that keep everything under wraps.
Good for him.
You know.
Good for Kai.
What do you? I mean, because me and Wes Dev been having these conversations about Kyrie all
Right.
season. I'd have to be the voice of reason with Wes because Wes be out here killing Kyrie.
A Nets fan who kills
Bruh.
Kyrie?
There's a lot of them.
I know.
There's niggas that wanted him traded.
I know.
Because at first, like, you know me, I was honestly against that Harden trade. I was like, bro, like, I wish we kept it. And then it looked like in the end of the game, like, shit, it kind of worked out because Levert, who knows? He knocking wood, he could. There's a chance that nigga could have died.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Kyrie was going through his own shit, and it was like, well, fuck, we can't. If this is how the team's going to be, they're going to burn out KD, and then this team is screwed. Like they're already asking KD to do a lot. And I think everybody knows I'm not the biggest Kyrie fan. I feel like that nigga is a head case. Like, I always tell people like, yo, this is what happens when you go to Duke for a week and you think you know shit. Like you spend
That's
1
where it
week
all
at
started.
Duke, this is the first time I
Yeah.
heard the Duke reasoning. I like that.
That's funny as
Duke
shit.
slander.
Oh,
go to-
man.
You go to Duke for one reason and like 1 week and you think you know everything.
Shit,
I'm
even-
like, bro, you shut up.
Shit.
Just shut the fuck up.
And
please.
even then, he only played like 20-something games at Duke before he
Nah,
said,
He played
Less.
like 9, dog.
No, he played
nine?
like
He
8.
played
Yeah.
8 in the regular season and 3 in the NCAA tournament.
oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense. Yeah, personal
Like-
reasons. That's where it all
No,
started.
he was.
Nah, he was hurt.
No, he was hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
He
hurt.
had them Steph Curry ankles.
Yeah.
Same equivalent.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's good times. Oh, man, that's fun. That is.
Go listen to our Attack on Titan special. Shout out to Ruben at Red and Maverick. Shout out to Ryan at Hey Arnold with some ones in there. Y'all can go check the links. We tagged them and everything. That was a really fun time. If you're not watching this or you're watching other stuff, definitely just go check that out for all our Attack on Titan people so you can
yeah.
weeb out and then voice your frustrations along with us. With that, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah. Once again, thanks for my boy Wes Albert hopping on the pod with us,
Much
talking
appreciated,
some
much
baseball,
appreciated,
talking
sir.
some basketball. All things jokes, all things love.
And that's it for this week's episode. Make sure to go follow us at Saratobi Sports on Instagram and Twitter. You could follow me at Offender Narwhal on Twitter. Go subscribe to the YouTube channel. Tell a friend and tell a friend. And yeah, guys.
Big facts. Y'all can follow me on the gram, worldwidewest_11. Y'all know the vibes. Big Yankee shit. Y'all gonna catch me at the stadium next week. And yeah, man, Black Lives Matter.
All right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Baseball season is upon us. March Madness in full effect. Look at that, Houston. Final four for the American. Let's
I
go.
think someone put $1 million on Houston at the start of Sweet 16.
Was it Mattress Mac?
I don't know.
Oh
Might have
boy,
been. It's from Houston,
probably.
it makes sense.
Uh,
Oh boy, but yeah, follow me on the Twitters, J_Thomas_24. Remember, nematodes are people too.
Catch y'all next week.
I got ice in my veins. Walk like a champion, champion, champion. I'm so cold-blooded, I fear nobody. Ain't no letting down, I won't let you down. 'Cause I got ice in my veins. I talk like a champion, like a champion.